If you think you need a Florida address to start a Florida LLC, you're leaving money on the table, and here's the 2026 workaround. Here's the problem. Florida lets anyone form an LLC remotely, no residency required. You can form a Florida LLC from any state or country in 2026. Processing takes 5 to 7 business days. A registered agent costs $99 to $299 per year and gives you a legal Florida address instantly. Florida is one of 50 states that allows non-resident LLC formation. You do not need to live there, own property there, or even visit. A California freelancer wants the Florida tax benefits but lives in Los Angeles. She forms her Florida LLC online in 48 hours, saves $4,200 in state tax her first year, and never sets foot in Miami. The catch is you need a registered agent with a physical Florida street address, which costs under $300 annually. Most people think residency is required because they confuse LLCs with homestead exemptions or voter registration. An LLC is a business entity, not a residency declaration. Florida Statute 605.0112 has zero residency requirement for members or managers. You file online, pay $125 to the Florida Division of Corporations, and you're done. Most people fail here. They list their home address as the principal office, then freak out when public records expose their personal street on sunbiz.org. Florida publishes every LLC filing online. Your principal address becomes searchable by anyone with internet access. If you use your house, stalkers, process servers, and junk mailers have your location in 60 seconds. The fix is simple. Use a registered agent's commercial address for both the registered office and the principal office. That keeps your home private. Step 1 is picking a registered agent. Florida law requires every LLC to maintain a registered agent with a physical street address in Florida, available during business hours. You have two options. Pay a commercial service like Northwest Registered Agent or InkFile, which runs $99 to $299 per year. Or appoint yourself if you already have a Florida office or friend willing to receive legal mail. Do not use a UPS store or virtual mailbox for the registered agent line. Florida rejects P.O. boxes and most commercial mail receiving agencies for this purpose. The agent receives service of process, state notices, and annual report reminders. Step 2 is filing your articles of organization on the Sunbiz portal. Go to dos.myflorida.com, click File a document online, pick Articles of Organization for a Florida Limited Liability Company. The filing fee is $125 in 2026, processed in 5 to 7 business days by mail or 2 to 3 business days if you pay the $25 expedite. This is important. On the form you will enter your registered agent's Florida address and your principal office address. If you want privacy, list the agent's address for both fields. You do not need a Florida mailing address, you can use your home state or country for the mailing address field. Florida accepts international members and managers with zero restrictions. Here's the problem with DIY filing versus using a formation service. DIY costs $125 state fee plus $99 agent fee, totals $224, but you handle the filing yourself and wait 5 to 7 days. A formation service like Zen Business or InkFile charges $299 to $399 all in, includes the agent for year 1, files same day, and fixes rejections for free. If you miss a checkbox or misspell the entity name, the state rejects your filing and you wait another week. Services have 98% first-time approval rates because they pre-check every field. Once your LLC is approved, you need an operating agreement even though Florida does not require you to file one with the state. This is the internal contract that defines ownership percentages, profit splits, and management rules. If you are a single-member LLC, write a one-page agreement that says you own 100%, you are the manager, and profits go to you. Sign it, date it, keep it in a folder. If you have multiple members, specify each person's capital contribution and ownership percentage. Banks and investors will ask for this document when you open accounts or raise money. Here is the exact wording to use for a single-member operating agreement. First sentence. This operating agreement is entered into as of date by your name, the sole member and manager of LLC name, a Florida limited liability company formed on formation date. That sentence plus for paragraphs covering capital, distributions, management, and dissolution is enough to satisfy 95% of banks in 2026. You do not need a lawyer for a single member agreement. Templates run $0 to $49 online. This operating agreement is entered into as of date by your name, the sole member and manager of LLC name, a Florida limited liability company formed on formation date. Pick a registered agent with a Florida address, costs $99 to $299 yearly. File articles online at Sunbiz, $125 fee, approved in 5 to 7 days. Draft an operating agreement even if you are the only member. If this helped, smash like, hit subscribe, and visit the Bastion website for help forming your Florida LLC start to finish.